Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today, what do I got for you guys? I don't know why I paused the video, I got here for you gameplay of GMK Godzilla 2001 from Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack, and I got my early thoughts on him. It's a day into the season, we played on stream for 2 hours, I was using him, my opponents were using him, Spence was using him here, shout out. Man. I wanted to hold up on making this video until later in the day, so I usually upload in the mornings routinely, or sometimes. I've been falling off of the mornings, but I usually upload these in the morning. I wanted to hold because I wanted to play the game today. I was like, you know what? In fixed, GMK is like an insane unit. Let's go into ranked. Everyone that I fought in ranked with the GMK, same thing. My opinion is set, I think, in stone on him, and at least for this season, meta. Meta. Big meta counter. Toho tried to cook up, instead of nerfing Batra, they tried to cook up some counters for him, right? MG21 is a leader. Makes it so air units can be hit by ground units. That's not really seeing a lot of play, right? Shin Godzilla has a crazy anti-air AoE. Not really seeing a lot of play. GMK Godzilla is the Batra counter. It is not the flying meta counter. It is the Batra counter, because just having GMK in your deck doesn't make the flyers any worse than they already are. The flyers by themselves are very, very good. However, the flyers with the Batra boost is also insane. GMK Goji removes damage boosts. Okay? If it's an applied damage boost, it will replace it. At least that's what it looks like on the screen. Usually when there's the attack boost, there's the logo. We've seen multiple times when you have an attack boost with a character and it gets hit with GMK's AoE from either his on spawn or on death, it replaces it with the offense down instead of the offense up. Now, this doesn't translate to characters that have it intrinsically built into them, like Earth. At 33% health, Earth gets a 50% damage boost or something like that, and then when you hit him with GMK, he retains that damage boost as intrinsic to his kit, but it's not going to be a 50%. It's like a 35% boost or something like that, or like a 30%. I don't remember what G21 mathematician said. But characters with like intrinsic boosts like that, this will not replace. Biollante, I'm not entirely sure how it works with her yet. I haven't seen any gameplay with Biollante and GMK yet. But Earth, it doesn't take away Earth. So I just want to make that clear. If it's an intrinsic ability, it doesn't take it away. If it's an applied ability, it looks like it's taking it away. Next. It's countering Batra because Batra applies it one time. Units like Space Godzilla and Jet Jaguar 1973 pre-evolution will continuously reapply the damage attack, or the damage boosts. So GMK will remove it the one time, okay? But it's not going to continuously remove it. It's only a one-time thing. So it's the AoE on spawn, it's the AoE on death. But continuously looping attack boosts like Space Godzilla is what's going to counter GMK. I think we're going to see a lot more Space Godzillas now that Batra is going to kind of be extremely counterable with GMK as more people unlock GMK. I think if we're at all interested in buying the season pass, if you don't really buy the pass and you're thinking about doing it, I think this is the season to do it, because I don't think you're going to want to miss GMK. This is the meta counter that we've been wanting. So not only is he applying a damage down on spawn and on death, his stats are extremely similar to Godzilla 1954 and Ultima, where his attack is high, his health is high, his range is really good. His range isn't Ultima good. His range is about the same as G54. But GMK doesn't need to evolve like Ultima. He doesn't transform on death into something else like 54. GMK just goes back into your hand or back in your deck, and you can just drop him again. He has amazing stats. Now, he has a little bit of an underwhelming attack stat. I believe his attack speed off the top of my head is 2.8 seconds. Something tells me 2.6. I believe it's 2.8, so I'm going to stick with 2.8. And you can fact check me in the middle of this video, but regardless, it doesn't matter for what I'm about to say. And I'll run that battle back, too, so we can get more GMK footage, of course. What was I talking about? GMK has really good stats. He doesn't need to evolve. I don't remember what I just said before I rewound the thing, but he's really good. So his health is good. It's his speed. His attack speed. His attack speed is 2.8 or 2.6, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's 2.8. Doesn't matter, because his attack is so powerful and has an AoE. It doesn't need an AoE. He has an AoE built in. His beam attack does AoE. I think he's the first Godzilla that has an AoE beam attack. I believe Godzilla 04. Oh no, I guess Shin Godzilla has an AoE beam attack. That's from the spines. It's like the mouth beam. I guess he's not. So Shin Godzilla had an AoE beam attack on the spines. GMK has it from the mouth. Amazing stats, an AoE, an on death effect, an on spawn effect, and those effects just completely counter the main meta units. GMK, I think I can't even talk, right? He's great. He's cracked. This unit is going to be able to shut down Battras effectively, Batra pushes effectively. I do not think him on his own is going to be meta defining. I think the team that you're going to want to put him in will be. He's going to be really good in a team regardless, right? But if you're using him just to shut down the Batras, you're going to have a bad time. You want to have a good team built around him and with him. Not that he's not a bad plug and play character, but I think if you want to get the most out of it, he's going to be a little bit trickier to use. I said that on stream that I didn't think that GMK is going to be a character like Batra or Burning Godzilla where you can just kind of throw them in any deck and they're really going to perform super well. GMK will perform super well in the decks, but to really get that like next elevated tier of gameplay, like really good players are going to build around GMK and try to get that effect to pop off. The deck that I'm using in this video, and the deck that even Spence is using in this video, is really good. I'm just using the regular Bomb Squad deck, you know, Gigan with Mothra, Leo, and Batra with the 4th Angel and Burning, but instead of using Godzilla 54 in this deck, right, I'm using GMK. GMK does the exact same things pretty much that I would have needed 54 to do, except 54 was giving me discounted units. GMK now has an on-death explosion and for the debuff, and he has an AoE. An AoE is something that the Bomb Squad deck was severely lacking. This solves it, right? This is just really great. They really said, hey, all the Godzilla units that we've added have all been like good but not super great, except for I guess Earth, but all of our Godzilla units are like pretty okay. What's gonna be like cracked out and really like make one of them meta, I guess something in my eye, and game changing? They did it here, folks. GMK is awesome. Run, don't walk with the upgrades on him. If you are sick and tired of the lovebirds of Fire Rodan, I guess something in my other eye, Fire Rodan, Batra, Leo, he's not going to shut down the flying meta. He's going to shut down Batra. Most players are still running Batra. He's also going to be good against Space Godzilla because he has the AoE. I'm not sure if he's going to hit all the crystals if he hits Space Godzilla. I don't think he will. I don't think the AoE is that big. But against single buffed attackers, he's going to be really good. So Godzilla 89 uses its leader ability, 50% attack boost. You spawn him, done, gone. How's that debuff? Awesome. An amazing ability, especially if he's in a big fight in a team, in a big push, and he dies, and he applies it to the entire enemy team, and then you have other units backing him up that can capitalize on the decrease in damage. It's huge. It's a really good ability. It's really powerful. If you already have GMK, I'm sure you already know what it is. I know a lot of the times these videos can be like kind of clickbaity where I'm like, oh, this character's really good, but you know, like, oh, this character's really good, you should get him, blah blah blah, and then like a few months on the line, like they're not that great. I always try to tell you, like, I don't think they're going to be really good later on. They're just really good now because you can rent them and stuff. Like Zayton, I still am a Zayton defender, and I still think Zayton will see his day in the sun. But I said in Zayton's video, I'm pretty sure, like, that he's really good and he's not seeing any play. GMK is actually really good. GMK is really good. He's going to see a lot of play. I think if you invest in GMK, it's a safe bet into your arena team. I don't know right at the moment what his studio mode stuff is. I haven't even looked at it. But oh my god. Having that decrease of damage is a game changer. It is really good. So that's all I wanted to come and talk to you guys about today. Buying offers on the screen. You wanted to see the gameplay. That's fine. GMK is great. I highly recommend that if you have him, use him. I'm not going to tell you to use all your G materials on him. I'm certainly not. But if you're looking for something to level up and you're sick of the current meta, maybe not the bomb squad meta, but the flyer meta for sure, he's the solution. GMK is here. He's going to end Battra's reign. I think Battra's still going to be meta regardless, because if you don't have GMK in your deck, Battra's still one of the best units in the game. GMK now shows up, directly counters Battra. So, very huge unit. Very awesome addition. Toho really gave us a treat, especially for, you know, a non-collab unit. Usually their non-collab units are really lackluster. The original, it's sad that a lot of the original Toho characters are a little bit lackluster when they join compared to some of the units like Ultraman, you know, in EVA Unit 1, the 4th Angel. This is a treat. GMK is good. Go unlock him. Go grind for him. I hope you have fun using him in a fun deck. I'll make a video for a deck with him eventually at some point and review him as a leader. This video is entirely him as a unit. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.